We're not just a team because we work together. We are a team because we respect, trust, and care for each other. So tell us, chat, how do you feel about this quote? Does this ring true to you? Do you feel that you're not a team just because you work together, or is it because of the respect and trust and care that you have for one another?
I think it's all the above. All
Yeah.
the above. You're a team. You need to respect, trust, and care for each other to be a team. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with working together.
No.
I mean, you probably have worked with people before and not felt like you're on a team,
Yeah.
right?
Definitely.
You might be called a team, right?
Yeah.
It's like, go team and everything else, but then nobody's really connected,
Right, yeah.
You're all just kind of there. You don't really trust one another. You don't really care for each other. You know, maybe you're just there because it's a job and you got to get a
have to be,
paycheck.
right.
Or maybe even in sports, sometimes, you know, everybody's just kind of focused on their own performance and they're not really working together.
Yeah.
So it's when they actually reach the level of respect and trust and caring for one another that they actually start to mesh.
Yes.
Right? I can only relate this actually to when it comes to software development.
Okay.
So I started to learn earlier on that putting a team together wasn't just working together. The way to actually have them perform and be able to create things that are really amazing.
Yeah.
It's one thing to create just like a typical mobile app or something like that, or just do the same thing as everyone else. But to the ones that actually create the things that change the world and are amazing are the teams that get to a level where they're so entangled with one another in terms of trust and caring for one another that there's something that happens and they just go to a whole other level and suddenly just new creativity comes and they can create the most amazing things. That doesn't happen very easily.
No.
Truthfully, you can almost think of it like living organisms in nature.
Yeah.
You know, some are gonna mesh, some aren't, but then, you know, out of the thousands of, you know, particles that come together, there's only a few that actually make it through and actually create something that actually goes on to live and thrive.
Right.
Right? So I've seen the same sort of thing, and when it comes to teams, it's a difficult task. And the truth is that you can't even all you can do is foster the environment for all that to happen. You can't make it happen.
No.
You know, it's almost like the difference between taking a seed and planting it in sand versus planting in a pile of crap, right? Which one's gonna grow?
They both might.
And it's ironic that the one that goes into the pile of crap actually gives you the fuel to be able to grow.
Right.
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 So you got to think about you will go through, it will be difficult sometimes, it will be hard, but the truth is that it's an environment where that team actually forms the caring, respect, and trust that it needs to be able to grow.
I think we have that team.
Oh yeah.
We do.